Hey guys, we are super excited to see you guys today. I'm just making sure that we're going live here. Okay, it looks like we're good. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn off. Oh, I don't know how to turn off my audio on Instagram at the same time. Here we go. Do you see that it's like double off?
Oh yeah, I can hear that.
Asia, I'm not gonna be able to hear you. I'm gonna see what happens here, but these Halloween wraps with you guys today. So I'm gonna in on this, and I'm not sure why my video is doing such weird things, but it really is. So I'm going to try to figure that out. Asia, will you dig in and tell everyone about this project? I do believe we have links in the description if you want to do it.
Yeah, so this is a really fun candle project. So I have these cute little LED candles because, of course, real flames might get a little hairy with paper, but these are going to be really fun because you can decorate with these on your mantle, on a really anywhere you want to do like a tablescape. But we have 3 different designs. We'll see how many we get through today. This first one is going to be a ghosts and pumpkins with some really cute swirly pumpkin leaves that we're going to put on. So we're just going to kind of build these up and then we'll put them on our candles and then they'll be ready to go ahead and display as part of our Halloween decor. So I went ahead and cut everything out. So everything is just ready to put together, but you will need 4 colors for this one. You'll need black, a couple sheets of black, a sheet of like gray or a lighter color for these 2 pieces, some white and some orange. And we'll go ahead and should we start gluing things together, Carina?
I've like finally figured out where it was coming from. I'm like, something is wrong because I can hear 2 of you going off, and I'm like, what is going on? Did everybody else hear that in the chat? Those of you who are here with us, I ended the Instagram feed because I thought it was that, but it wasn't. It was actually the YouTube had doubled over and opened up a new YouTube, and so. Oh. I'm so sorry, you guys. Like I was like, where is this audio coming from? So I'm really sorry about that. Hopefully it was really quiet in the background, but I'm afraid that it was kind of not so good. So anyway, we're glad you're here. And we are going to just go ahead and get started. So I can hear you now, Asia. So that's a good news. And we just pulled off of Instagram because I was just like, we'll see if we can get back on Instagram, but go ahead and let's just go ahead and go, Asia.
All right, so these are broken up into pieces so that they are easy to cut on your on one single sheet of paper. So we're just going to go ahead and start by doing the base. I'm assuming that's what we want to do first is we're going to do the base, and I'm going to go ahead and glue these together. There is some perforations here that kind of help you guide to where those hook up. So I'm going to go ahead and put some glue, and I'm going to use hot glue. You could use like a tape runner if you want. I just like hot glue for things like this because then I know they're going to stick really well. So, and then from there, depending on how thick your candle is, that's how you're going to probably determine this part, this base, how well it wraps or how much to wrap it if you need to overlap in the back or not. So I'm just going to do this. So we do have a little bit more on this one. And this is a 4-inch candle, you guys. If you are buying, this is 4 inches in diameter. So depending on whether you have a bigger candle, you might need to make this, you know, bigger or smaller if you have like a thinner 3-inch candle. So I'm going to actually just glue it right on and get it real tight. So I'm going to glue this end right here. and wrap it. And I'm going to kind of use the bottom of the candle to kind of make sure that I'm flat. And look at that. We have our candles. Now, it might have been easier for me to do this all flat, but I kind of like the idea of knowing what I'm working on first. And then we have, I think it's the gray layer that's going to go on next. So we're going to go ahead and wrap those around kind of like that. How pretty is that? So fun.
Now, we didn't talk about what kind of candles you're using, but the first time I ever made these, I did use regular candles. And after that, I started using electric candles because then I can just reuse them year after year.
Yeah, that is the nice thing about those LED candles or electric candles. Mine are like the fake LED ones, and I just got them at Walmart. They weren't very expensive.
They're not expensive, and you don't have to replace them, and they don't melt. I don't know if you guys have this issue. Like, I bought a whole bunch of tapered candles like last Christmas, and then I opened them up the other day, and I was like, they had all melted because of where they were sitting in our storage unit, and I was just like, this is so sad.
That is sad.
Right. I just asked this in the chat for both Instagram and YouTube. Have any of you been making stuff for Halloween yet? I know it's August still, but I will admit that sometimes I decorate for Halloween in September. And we definitely start showing a whole bunch of cool Halloween and fall stuff in September. So I'm wondering if any of you have started doing anything for Halloween, and tell me in the chat when you will start doing stuff for Halloween. Like, is it really like October 1st? Is it in September? Like, when are you doing those things?
It's always fun to kind of get in the mood early, right? It's like Christmas early is always fun. It just kind of puts a vibe into your house, I think, anyway.
Yeah. Do you have any cool Halloween traditions? Oh, so cute. Wait, I'm going to pull you in the big screen here. Look how cute that is, you guys. So that's an electric candle, and she's just layering it. And it is nice because if you were going to do Christmas, you could just slide those off, right?
Yep, they're easy. So they're not too tight that I can't slide them off, but they're tight enough that they're not going to go anywhere. Like, they're not going to fall off.
I really like simple Halloween, simple Christmas, even though I do have some complex stuff. Many of you guys know I have complex stuff. I just think there's a ton of power in having like a bunch of little projects. Like, I really love cutting out on my Silhouette or my Siser machine, like a bunch of spiders and just like taping them to the wall, or little rats or mice and putting those on the wall. They're so simple and they make the biggest impact. My kids think it's so fun.
One that I really like is like bats, because then you can get them you can bend up the wings and they can be like 3D off the wall and stuff like that. So those are always fun too.
So true. Sarah said, I started decorating for Halloween the first week of September. I need to take down my 4th of July first. Actually, I'm in the same boat, Sarah. All my flags are still up for 4th of July. I kind of justify it because in Utah, we have a holiday called Pioneer Day. That's July 24th. And so I feel like I have to keep it up for July 24th. And actually, I put them up for Memorial Day. So it's like the Christmas of the summertime for me. So I put them up May for Memorial Day. They go up. And so then they're up for all of 4th of July. And then they're up for July 24th. And then I kind of get to the point where I'm like, maybe I should just keep it up for Labor Day.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Awesome. I put these on backward.
Oh, are you using pop dots on that, Asia?
The pop dots on the ghosts, so they kind of pop, and I'll probably use it for the pumpkins as well, because I liked the idea of having them kind of stand out. So that's what I'm going to do. And make sure you put your pop dots or your glue on the right side, because these are one way for the ghosts. So I'm just going to go ahead and put them on.
I'm going to put you up bigger so they can see that. So like the ghosts are meant to fit in that black area. Like I've set it up so it's designed so it's easy to lay up there. Isn't that pretty?
How fun is that?
Good project with kids, you guys. Really good project. Because if you do the cutting, really, really easy to do with kids. While Asia is putting the rest of these ghosts on, I'm going to just talk to you guys a little bit about what we have coming up. So if you have not heard yet, the Design Suite Maker Conference is happening September, I want to say 9th through the 11th, but I'm going to double check myself on those dates.
I think
9th through the 11th. I was right. I was like worried I wasn't going to be right. It'll be live on YouTube. And if you're looking for a free ticket to it, we have 30 plus presentations that are totally free that you get to watch. Lots of fun crafting, business ideas. It's really a fun conference. The only people allowed to speak at this conference are Design Suite members. So this is incredible because we know these are people who are going to tell you and show you really cool craft ideas. So September 9th through the 11th. And if you're looking for your free, very, very free ticket to this, all you have to do is go to Design Suite courses.com/maker 2025. I want to double check myself on that, but I'm pretty sure that's it. designsuitecourses.com/maker 2025. That's right. I got it. And I'll put it in the chat for you guys if you're looking for it. So this is such a good, if you're like, oh, I really want some inspiration for the holidays. I'm really excited about like all the stuff coming up. For those of you who ever want to become a designer, this is such a cool thing because you get to see like kind of the marketing activities a designer has to do in order to grow their list, in order to tell people about their products. So this is a really good thing if you are like really interested in design in general. So we have a really good time doing it. So we're excited for you guys to join us for that. There will be lives here in the morning and the evening every day. In fact, Sarah Cannon is going to be painting bread with me. I'm going to pull you guys this up again so you can kind of see what Asia's doing. Asia, do you want to show them the pumpkins there that you're kind of laying out? So Sarah's going to be teaching us how to paint on bread. That'll be one of our lives. Asia and I are doing something so fun that we may be dressing up for, and I might have gotten a purple wig for. And that is, we're going to be talking a little bit about great design in 2 of the popular TV series and shows right now. And that is the new Wednesday series that just came out. And then also K-pop Demon Hunters. So I don't think you're going to want to miss it. It's going to be pretty fun. We're going to fully deck out for you guys for that.
Yeah. I told my daughter last night, I said, or it was after our meeting at some point, I was like, guess what I have to do? Because my daughter both my daughters love both of those shows. And so, it's going to be fun. I'm like,
were they so excited that you were dressing up?
Yeah. I think it's going to be fun. It's always fun to dress up and do fun things. Right, guys?
Yeah. Always. Why not? So I actually leave for Korea in just a couple of days, you guys. So if you are like, oh, I want to see what Carina is doing, whenever I go on a trip, I go a little crazy on my Instagram stories. So that is really the place to go check out what I'm doing because I'll give you some insights. Korea has the most amazing spa situation. So, okay, show us what you just did there.
So I went ahead and put all of the pumpkins on. So this one I am going to do a little different. Then I'm now going to just wrap it like we did the other one. So I'm just I like to have my seams all in the same spot. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. And then flip it. And then like I did before, I'm going to put the glue on this piece so that I have my glue gun turned off. I love these wireless glue guns, but this one happens to shut off. So which is good. Don't burn the house.
I like also, who was it on the show, on the YouTube live that had like a gun that was really, really skinny, like did really tiny?
Oh, yes. Like with the
That was
different tips and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that looks so good. Here, I'm just going to pull Asia on so you guys can kind of see it. Just fun,
That.
silly, and so easy. You guys have been watching her put it together. These are available, by the way, you guys, in my, I think they're in my Etsy shop, but they're definitely in my Silhouette shop. And they are also available, I think, in my Carina Gardener shop. So if you're looking for these, you can find them 3 different places. If you have a subscription at Silhouette, that's usually the cheapest place to get it. And if not, go check out my Etsy or my Carina Gardener shop on my website. So I love it. So good. Okay, show us what the next one is. What is this one called? I can't even remember.
This one is the Haunted Mansion one. So this one's going to be a little bit fun. So it's spooky trees and haunted houses and a cute little funky picket fence.
You'll notice there's not that many cutouts. I don't know if you did this on 12 by 12, Asia, but usually I cut this out on 8.5 by 11. And it's like a couple of quick cuts and then I'm done.
Yeah. Yep. So.
Yeah. And I really set them up for 8.5 and 11 because like you can see, I could have done one long piece, but instead I made 2 pieces so that you're totally fine.
Yeah. And that's kind of the nice thing. I think all of these were set up to be able to be cut on the 8.5 by 11. And so it makes it so you don't have to have, you know, large cardstock. I did 12 by 12 because that's just what I have a lot of in stock. But I'm going to hurry and just do all of these together. And then we can
we'll watch Asia glue those up and we'll tell you some other things that are going on. So we have the Design Suite Maker Conference, September 9th through the 11th. The week after that is our September Design Bootcamp. So if you want to join us for that, that's at designsuitecourses.com/Design Bootcamp. So come join us for that. It's always a good time. You just learn a lot. That's the goal. You learn a lot. It's also the only way to get into Design Suite. So the reason we do that is because we want to make sure you have foundational learning for design businesses before you get into our program. We want you to understand the basics. So it's a really good foundational piece. And it's usually pretty inexpensive. We usually do it for about $27. So go check that out. We just recently finished our watercolor class. But if you want to still join us for that, everyone who bought the watercolor class, we're doing this extra fun bonus where we are getting together at the end of September and we're watercoloring together on Zoom. So if you want to join us for that, it's still not too late. And you just need to go to designsuitecourses.com/watercolor. So kind of easy and fun. Yeah.
Fun to kind of watercolor with other people and then just kind of see what they're painting also.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of magic in getting together and doing art with other people. A lot of times we're doing it by ourselves or alone, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think there's a lot of like wonderful things that happen when we create art by ourselves. But when we are doing it with other people, there's kind of a little bit of magic because you get to talk about it. It feels social, especially as women. I just think it's a lovely thing.
For sure. It's like, you know, you're almost in person, but not quite. Like there's nothing like getting together with other women and doing, you know, a shared project or, you know, things together. And it's like a taste of that without actually having to be outside of your house.
Yeah. That watercolor class, by the way, you guys, the reason we decided to do it is because specifically, we are going to Italy with craft tours next October, and we will be painting on that entire trip. We'll also be doing like a pattern sketchbook on that trip. So if it's not completely filled out, there's only a couple of spots left. I think it says 5 spots. I don't trust that there's actually 5 spots left. I think it might be a little bit of a trick because I know people before that went up or at the same time it went up who've already purchased. So we're going to have such a good time. I'm so excited about the group that's going, and we will be watercoloring. And so part of the reason I did the class was to make sure everybody had a wonderful like travel size watercolor set for them to work on while we're in Tuscany together.
Yeah, it's going to be a really fun and amazing trip. Another one of those getting together. Not only are you abroad, but you're with other women who love to do art or paint and just spend some time away from home and doing something fun.
Yeah, it's fun. We have such a fantastic community that I feel really, really lucky to hang out with you guys. So we're going to have we're going to eat some really amazing food. We're going to be making pasta, which is really fun. And I just think it's going to be a super enjoyable experience. So we have all that going on. So we have the watercolor thing. What else do we have going on? I mean, we have some other stuff in late September that we're not really announcing yet, but Instagram stories. Go check me out on Instagram stories because starting Thursday, I will be sharing lots of video. So I am going to Korea at first because there's a direct flight from Korea, from Salt Lake to Korea now. But I'm actually going because I'm going to Japan for the Silhouette Summit. So I will be sharing all the new stuff they've got going on there, doing some projects with you guys. I think you'll really enjoy it. So I'm super excited to show you what we've got going on at the Silhouette Summit. So it's going to be fun. You are going to love it. So Silhouette Summit, and then also just sharing all the things in Japan and Korea that I'm doing. I'm kind of blown away by Korea, like things I wasn't expecting. Like it's like all the spa stuff and all the face stuff and masks and makeup. Like they do like makeup that like matches your foundation to your face. Like it's kind of crazy. So I'm going to share some of that because it's kind of blowing my mind. I had no idea. I was like, oh, I just think it'd be fun to go to Korea. And now I'm kind of like, oh, I think it's going to be like an eye-opening experience. All right. How cute is that? I like the trees kind of poking out.
Yeah, I kind of like it. It's like gives it a little bit of dimension. You could go in and like, if you really want to, like curl it so that it curves around your candle better. But I kind of like how crazy it is because it's Halloween. Everything needs to be creepy looking, right?
Yeah.
And not perfect.
I love it. So good. Are we doing one more?
Yes, I've got one more if you want to.
Let's do it.
The cemetery.
Oh, the cemetery.
This one's going to be pretty easy. So it's similar. We've got some bats and then headstones and then another cute little gate.
Little fence. I love fences. I mean, I think everyone knows that because I feel like in every piece that I build, there's like a fence set.
It just adds dimension to things. It's just one more fun little layer to just add detail to.
Oh, I love it. So good.
So, I don't know what I was going to say. What's your guys' favorite?
Asia is doing this right now because what happened was last week I was like, okay, how am I going to fit this in my schedule to cut these out and get them ready? Asia was like, I can do it. And I was like, okay, that's what we're going to do today. It has been kind of insane, you guys, because the university we end the semester this Friday. And I have a good portion of these classes I'm teaching. And then next Tuesday, we start our fall semester. And we've had a lot of last minute enrollments, and we're going to end enrollments Wednesday night because I'm leaving town and I'm like, I can't with anymore. So if you've been thinking about the university, you should come check us out. University of Arts and Design. You can go to uad.education and kind of see what we're what we're doing. We have a Master's of Arts in Design Business. We have a Master's in Fine Arts in, digital design. And we have a design certificate. So sometimes people ask me lots of questions about what we're doing and why we're doing it. So one of the green flags that when you know that we're doing things in the correct order, because we're a new university, is that we cannot accept people except for in certain states. So, sometimes people are like, why can't you do that? I was like, it's a licensure thing. So if you literally go to any school, you'll see that they are licensed in a specific state, and we're licensed in Utah and in California. And then we have 17 other states that we can enroll students in because of those. And because of that, we can't take everyone from every state. And that really actually should be a really big, fat green flag for people, because that means that we are following state licensure and federal rules for who we can accept in our university. I hope it's not always this way, but it is this way right now. So you do have to check out what states we can accept or enroll. So.
Yeah, we've heard lots of good things from our students, the classes, the things that they're learning, the aha moments, especially in your capstone. It's really fun to see everybody grow and learn so much.
Yeah, it's a practical application school. And so because of that, what's happened is instead of writing a thesis for your master's degree, you actually build a business. And so that has been such a key component. It is so much work and the students do such a phenomenal job. But one of the coolest things about it is that we're able to see that the practices that we've put into place for building a business actually work. It's like, I mean, we knew it had worked. We had seen Design Suite members killing it, but when you're forced to be graded on it, it's surprising what the students will really do. Oh my gosh, might be my favorite, Asia.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull you up so that you can like show them. I don't know. There's something so nice about a black and white or black and cream in this case.
Yeah, it looks really good.
So clean. So I love this trio set. I don't know if you can show because you don't have enough hands.
I'm trying to figure out how to get them all up here.
Oh, how cute. I love this trio set. And you guys will see some of the pictures I took. At the time, we owned the Mini Lou warehouse. And so we would take a lot of our pictures at the Mini Lou warehouse. I'm going to switch this so they can see how cute this. Oh, you're going to try to hold them again? Look at Asia.
Well, I've got them all lined up on my desk. So I'm
Here, let's just see if we can. I'm going to pull that there. See if she can pull it off so that you can kind of see how cute those are. Yeah, they turned out awesome. So good. So yeah, it has been impressive to see what the university students are doing. I am so pleased with the results. I love seeing them become profitable and do analytics and stats and figure out what they need to do. It's been really, really good. So it's going to be interesting because most of them have to take a second one. And we had our first design graduate, which was Katie Wynn. She finished the design certificate program. So we just barely hit our year, which is so crazy. And she is auditing the capstone. Like she's like, I'm staying in and doing the audit. And I had emailed someone about this because I was like, how do we make this transition? And can we do this? And she was like, yeah, you can. She was like, except for I'm confused. How are you getting students? Why do they want to still stay? And I was like, I know, like it's a little crazy. She was like, your classes must be amazing. And I was like, I think they're amazing, but more than anything, they get people results. And that's when you get results and you see what you can accomplish, you want to be in that community and you want to get those same kind of results. So yeah. I've been seeing so many ads right now for surface pattern design classes. I think a lot of people are kind of getting started in classes and stuff. And I think there's a lot of good stuff out there that I've been seeing. And I think there's a lot you guys can learn, whether it's from me or from other people. I think there are some lovely things. I personally participate. Here, I'm going to switch our view. Ooh, this is interesting. No, it did a view like this. I personally participate in lots of summits and other people's events because I really believe that not some of their stuff is really, really good and people can do amazing things with it. So it's kind of fun. And one of the things is Silhouette Summit. In a few weeks, where Terry Johnson holds an event that's really fantastic. I think both of us are teaching at it, right, Asia?
Yeah.
Fantastic event, teaching crafting. And I think there's a lot of good stuff out there, you guys, for you to check out. So we're just happy to be in the mix, to get to be a part of this amazing community and see what everybody's making and hopefully you'll get some results from it. Oh, I love it. Tamari says she likes the haunted house one the best.
That one is pretty fun.
Super cute. Does it take a second to like put that? I can't remember on that one because it feels like the trees take a second to cut out.
Yeah, the trees take a minute because there's a lot of little details on them. And then the houses have a lot with all the windows.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't too terribly bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I cut all of these out within an hour and a half max, maybe. And that was all 3 of these. So
yeah. So it's, I mean, relatively quick in the scheme of, I mean, as long as it would take you to go to the craft store, go buy a bunch of stuff, and then come back.
Yeah, for sure. And it's cute because you get to personalize the colors. So like this isn't like a bright orange. It's more of like a peachy, I don't know, rusty color orange. And you could do all kinds of fun stuff with these and get like really crazy with certain color schemes and really make them like your own or match your your unique style or color scheme that you have for Halloween. So there's some fun stuff. You can definitely, like, you could do this as green if you wanted to like pull in some green and orange in there, or get crazy with it, guys.
Love it. So good. Well, we are going to close down today. Oh, the last thing I should tell you guys is I am going live at Silhouette Summit. So that is, if you have not subscribed to the channel, or if you're here, would you please like this video? That really helps us a lot. But if you don't subscribe to the channel, please do, and you'll get notifications. So I am going live, and I believe it's like later at night for us here because it's in the morning in Japan there. And I really hope we got our time right, but time zones are not our biggest strength, you guys. So hopefully we have the time right. Go check it out. But I will be live in Japan. So I'm excited for you guys to join us for that event because I'm going to show you guys all the new stuff at Silhouette. Okay. Oh, I love it. Christy says, she says she loves us too, which we love you too, Christy. She said purple and lime green would be so cute too. I agree. And I feel like I have a zombie one where I use lime green, like arms or whatever, but I don't think we did that one today. But yeah, you could totally, colorful Christmas. I mean, let's face it, pink is so hot for Halloween right now. You could totally do pink ghosts. Oh my gosh, when I walk into Michael's and I saw all those pink ghosts, I was like, oh, so cute. Pink pumpkins, right? So you could totally do some fun things here.
I almost did pink, you guys, but I went for the rust orange instead. I'm still going to go kind of traditional, but I'm not going to go traditional bright orange.
Yeah, I love it. All right, you guys, we're going to end for today. It's been so fun to see you. Everybody have such an amazing day. I'll see you guys on Instagram stories. Come and talk to me. I would love it so much. And join me for the live. I believe it is next Thursday evening when I will be in Japan. So go check that out on my channel at youtube.com/Carina Gardner. By the way, I don't know if you guys knew this, but if you like private exclusive videos, I totally do that for my CG VIP. And the way to get on that list is to go to designsuitecourses.com/free, and you'll get freebies every Tuesday. But furthermore, I think I sent one out this week. There was a private video that you only get the link if you are on my feed to YouTube. And like we have an unlisted video that people can't find. And then I'm doing one when I get to Korea. I'm doing a special one that we're going to put directly into the feed just for everybody who's on the CG VIP. So if you're like, oh, I really want to see that. Like we did, I don't think I've done it for the general public. I did a full house tour of the barn that only CG VIPers saw. And I showed them where I kept all my stuff in my shed. And I like walked them through all this cool stuff. And we have not done that for the general public. Like if you're here on YouTube and you love our content, you will really love our very, very authentic, I'm just kind of like doing my thing, private videos that we do for just our CG VIP folks. So yeah,
really fun.
Christy's into the pink. Yeah. Asia, I don't know if you saw the one I put out yesterday, but it was after I did the fish video. I just turned the camera on and I showed them what I was doing after I had dealt with the fish.
Yeah.
So,
I'm like, I was amazed that you got through that one because I don't know if I would have wanted to do it.
I really did gag. I was like, this is gag worthy. So if you haven't watched the fish video, you guys, like, you can watch me almost hacking. I was mostly like almost hacking up while I wasn't on camera when you guys just saw my hands because I was just like, anyway. All right, guys, we will see you soon. We'll talk to you later. Okay, bye, guys.